And, of course, we don't have 100% control, not only because she's here, but also because of this area. And then there's this, which, well, I don't know what that is. Yay! Things! How is she so strong? I can't do it with this sword. Don't worry about me. Get out of here. We desperately run away. But the dark presence quickly approaches us from behind. Oh dear. Ah! Go! Escape quickly! But... Yuella takes a stance behind us and prepares to hold back the approaching shadow. It immediately throws Yuella against a tree where she collapses. Well, that's not good. Yuella! The black form slowly approaches me as I run to help Yuella. Don't! Run away! The black shadow raises its large sight. For just a moment I can see her eyes under her hood. They send a chill down my spine. And I can see why. There's nothing in them. They're the eyes of a corpse. They think nothing of killing, just hunting whoever's in front of them and nothing else. My knees tremble. Her scythe wavers in the air, then comes down. I can't avoid it. Wind rushes past me. A moment later, the scythe passes right in front of my eyes. What just... I look in the direction the wind came from. Oh, hello there. I'll buy you time. Use it to escape. Sirali, what are you doing here? I'll explain later. Winds of the forest, become mine strength and shatter the lifeless evil. Light wind wraps around the arrow as she draws back her bow and then releases it straight at the black creature. It winces when the arrow strikes it and staggers. Ah, it worked. Can we beat it like this? No, I still cannot effectively use the power here. We have to escape. I rush over to Yuella and help her up. Are you okay? Can you run? You don't exactly sound fine. And considering how hard you must have hit that tree, I can't say I'm surprised. I'm fine. Don't touch me. Yuella starts to walk on her own, her face twisting in pain. Hurry to the exit. Okay. I shall cover you. I continue holding Yuella up as we run to the exit. Well, that was a bit too close for comfort. When I turn around, all signs of the black presence are gone. I don't think it followed us. I don't know, it seemed plenty aggressive to me. Maybe it just attacks people who come near. Indeed. It is safe here. Let us rest for a while. No, let's keep going until we're out of the managed area. Yuella's my guard, and Emilita was with me from the start, but Sirali doesn't have permission to be here. Even if she's an elf, there'd be trouble if she was found in here. Yuella, Emilita, can you keep going? Yeah, I can. It is not important. There is no need to worry. We keep moving and only stop once we're out of the area managed by the guild. This should be far enough. Ah, but I was really surprised. The outside world is as amazing as I thought it would be. Emilita also catches her breath. Now that we're out of danger, she looks more excited than scared. Once I catch my breath, I thank Servali again. You saved us, Servali. If you hadn't shown up, we would have all died.
風が教えてくれたんです。
The winds told me.
あいつって一体何者なの?
I think what is a better question in this case. Who exactly was that?
人の死を司り、死へと誘う者。人の死と深い関わりがあるものであることは確かでしょう。
One who rules death, one who calls death. It is certainly closely tied with the deaths of humans. You mean it's dead then?
ええ、そうです。死者の魂が名約を持ってこの地に残っているものなのでしょう。
Yes, that's right. It is of the pact of the dead souls that remain tied to the earth.
名約ってことは死んだ人とつながってるってこと？
The pact. So you mean that she's connected to people who have died?
ええ、それゆえディスナフロディでは死を呼ぶ死神と言われ恐れられていると聞いたことがあります。
I can understand why they're greatly feared. That thing is dangerous. Never again. Yes, in Disneyfrodi they are called Reapers and are said to herald death. I have heard that they are greatly feared.
じゃあ、あいつは死者のことを知ってるかもしれないんだ。
She might know, but I mean, I don't think she's willing to tell you anything. Then she might know about the dead. Emilita's face is hard to read. If it's from Disneyfrodi, maybe you know something about it, Yuella.
見たのは初めてだが。
I have never seen one before. Her words seem very carefully chosen, but that's all that she says. It seems like something's bothering her, but I can't tell what. I've never seen them before either. I hadn't heard that there was one here.
でもそれっておかしいよね。交渉会の管理区域なんなら、ああいう魔物の情報は共有されてないと危険でしょ?
Especially considering it's a beginner area. But it's strange. We were in an area managed by the guild. Why wouldn't they warn people about something that dangerous? You are certainly right. The areas that an alchemist can enter are determined by their rank. Putting it another way, alchemists are limited to areas where they won't get into too much trouble. We didn't violate that. We followed the rules and entered an area that should have been safe for us. Yet, we found a monster well beyond our capabilities. If not for Servarli, oh god damn it, it would have killed us. This place is managed by the guild. It must not be native here. In other words, the Alchemist Guild doesn't know it's here yet.
ねえ、ひょっとして1年前の事件と関係あったりするのかな?
A year ago? Hey, do you think it could have something to do with what happened a year ago?
1年前の事件ですか?
What happened a year ago? Servali looks confused. Oh, maybe you don't know because you were still in the forest.
おぼろげにはエルフの立場であっても噂は耳に入ってきますので。
Only vaguely. Some rumors reach the ears of the elves. You don't know either, Yuella?
知らんが少し興味のある話だな。
I don't, but I am interested.
ユードラ攻略の奥に強い魔物が現れて上級交渉が何人も亡くなった事件だよ。
A monster appeared inside the Uedora mine, and the incident resulted in the deaths of a lot of alchemists. The incident in the Uedora mine from a year ago. The details weren't made public, but the cause was said to be a powerful monster suddenly appearing there. Because it happened deep in the mine where younger alchemists weren't allowed, they weren't affected at all. Only upper level alchemists were killed, including my parents. My parents died because of it. Do you think she was really behind it?
でも異変の原因は排除されたって交渉会から安全宣言も出たし、今は迷宮内の秩序も取り戻されてるよね。
Not declaring the cause. Interesting. But other than not explaining the cause, the guild regained order in there and declared it safe again.
それに交渉長や大交渉っていう上級交渉まで犠牲になってるんだよ。ウィルのご両親だってそうでしょ。
And lots of senior alchemists and the chiefs and other strong ones died, including your parents, right, Will? Yeah. The monster we met was strong, but I doubt it was strong enough to kill an entire group of senior alchemists.
これは試験ですが、もし関わりがあるならすでに交渉会の方で察知されているのではないでしょうか。
This is just my opinion, but if it is related, wouldn't the Alchemist Guild have noticed it? Indeed. Because of that incident, the guild would take special precautions. It's hard to imagine that Reaper was behind the incident from a year ago. But I wonder if it's really completely unrelated. You know a lot, Emilita. Who told you all this? It was a very internal matter. If my parents weren't alchemists, I wouldn't have known about it at all. Maybe she's close to someone who works in a workshop.
そんなのユイドラに住んでれば知ってて当たり前だよ。それより交渉会に知らせた方がよくない？
Sounds like she's dodging the question, but at the same time, that definitely sounds like something we should be doing. Everybody in Yuidor knows about it. More importantly, shouldn't we tell the guild?
そうですね。このような場合の報告はどのようにすればいいのでしょうか。
You're right. It would be best if we informed them about what happened. Besides the guild, we should share what we know about it at the bar.
もし他の人も遭遇していれば、すでに情報が流れているかもしれませんね。
If other people have run into it too, then information might already be starting to spread. That's right. I'll ask about it at the bar later. I'd rather not run into her again. I second that.
そうかな。みんなあいつを倒せば名を上げられるって頑張っちゃうんじゃない？
I wonder, don't you think everybody will be trying to defeat her once they know about her?
私たちではまだ倒せそうもありませんし、遭遇しないのが一番だと思いますが。
I don't think that we can beat her yet. It's best if we don't run into her again.
でも、いつか倒してやろうという考えは前向きで素晴らしいですね。
But it's really fun to think about the day that we can. Many alchemists are also ambitious and aggressive. If they know of a challenge, they'll try to overcome it. Of course, many alchemists don't like to fight. They think about nothing but creating things. On the other hand, if there's a monster causing problems, there are a lot of people who will try to take care of it. I'll consider taking that on as a request. Let's go back now. Servoli, would you like to come to my workshop with us?
いいのですか？
Is that alright? I'll make dinner for you as thanks.
ウィルがご飯作ってくれるの？
Eh? You're going to cook dinner? Emilita comes up to me with her eyes sparkling. I'm confident that I can whip something up. My mother was a good teacher.
それは楽しみです。遠慮なくお邪魔させていただこうかしら。
That sounds wonderful. I shall accept your invitation.
私も行きたい。どうせならみんなで食べようよ。
I want to come too. Let's all eat together. Yeah, let's. What's wrong, Uella?
気楽なものだな。
You're easygoing. I couldn't hear her and look in confusion. You should come too, Uella. You'll get to taste some Yuidora home cooking.
ご飯、お腹ペコペコ。何作るの？うさぎ肉のワイン煮とか？
Dinner, tummy's rumbling. What are you making? Rabbit stew with wine? Well, it's my treat, but I can still only do so much with my budget.
まだ新米交渉だもんね。
Will's still a rookie alchemist. Emilita keeps teasing me as we walk back.
楽しい食事になりそうですね。
This will be a fun dinner. Okay, everybody, eat up. I spread out a sheet on the yard behind the workshop and put down the plates as I called the others over.
いただきます。おいしい。ウィルって意外と料理できるんだね。
Thank you. It's good. I'm surprised you can cook, Will.
あら、本当に美味しそうですね。
Oh my, it really is delicious. Don't hold back. There's more too.
いただきます。
Thank you. Yuella claps her hands together over her plate, bows her head, and takes out a slender box. She takes 2 thin, exquisitely carved wooden sticks out and skillfully uses them to reach toward her food. She uses them to cut her meat and potatoes as well as carry the food to her mouth, all without touching her fork or knife. I've never seen anybody eat so nimbly before. I'm not entirely sure how she does it. Emilita and Servali are both using a knife and fork like me.
エミリッタはナイフとフォークの使い方が上手ですね。
Emilita, you use a knife and fork very well.
そう？小さい頃からちゃんとしろって厳しく言われてたからかな。
Eh? Really? I was taught to eat properly ever since I was little.
今度教えてください。人間の世界の風習をしっかり覚えたいんです。
Please teach me. I want to learn the customs of the human world.
いいよ。ウィルも教えてほしい。
Okay. Do you need me to teach you too, Will? I can handle myself. My mom was pretty strict too. Emilita keeps chattering every moment that she doesn't have food in her mouth. Servali nods as she listens. The 3 of them are different, but they all look happy and satisfied as they enjoy their meal together. I knew eating dinner together was a good idea.
そうですね。私もこういう食事は久しぶりです。
It was. It's been a long time since I had a meal like this.
それに堅苦しくなくていいしね。大勢で楽しくおしゃべりしながらご飯を食べるのが夢だったんだ。
Yep. We don't need to be formal. Just a group of people happily eating and talking together. Just like a dream. Yuella doesn't join our conversation. She just keeps quietly eating. By the way, I wanted to ask you something, Servali. I almost bite my tongue whenever I say your name. Sorry, but do you have a nickname? What do people normally call you?
いえ、そういうものは夢に移ろいしシュガという風に呼ばれることはありますが、こちらで言う愛称とは違いますね。
No, as far as that, I'm called in the wind Dream of a Drifting Gem Seed. But that's not like a nickname. I see. Okay then. Can I call you Sarawi?
セラビですか。
Sarawi. Sorry, you don't like it?
いえ、違うんです。嬉しかったもので。
Ah, not at all. I'm quite happy.
人間からの初めての贈り物。きっと大切な思い出になります。
It's my first gift from a human. It will surely become a treasured memory. She clasps her hands against her chest and smiles, like she just received something precious. I'm glad she likes her nickname so much. It's making me happy too. Finding happiness in every change and wrapping others in it. I feel like I've seen a glimpse of elven warmth.
ぜひセラビーと呼んでください。よろしくお願いします。
Thank you. Oh, I've been waiting for her to change her name to this because her full name is hard. It's too hard for me. Please, by all means, call me Sarawi. It will be a pleasure. Thank you. Okay, I will from now on.
皆さんもそう呼んでくださいね。私も皆さんのことを親しみを込めて名前で呼ばせてもらいますので。
You too as well. We are friends, so please talk to me using that name.
わかったよ、セラビ。
Yep, I got it, Sarawi.
それで何でしょう。
So, what is it? Sarawi, why did you come to Yuidora?
一度人間の世界をちゃんと見てみたかったんです。
I wanted to truly see the human world at least once. Sarawi smiles brightly. What have you been doing in our world?
そうですね。風に触れ、水の流れを聞き、大地のぬくもりを感じ、木々の声を聞く。
Doesn't sound too different from what an elf would probably be doing in their own world, but okay. Let me see. I touch the wind, listen to the water flow, feel the warmth of the earth, hear the voice of the trees. Are all elves like that?
そう思っていただいても間違いはないと思います。
I would not say it's wrong to say that.
そういう生活もいいよね。でも私はやっぱり外を走り回っていろんな魔物をやっつけたりしたいな。
That kind of life would be nice. But I still want to run around outside and beat lots of monsters. Well, I was asking because I was hoping that you'd help me out if you had time.
何かお困りなのですか?
Are you in trouble? No, but I'm still a beginner. I think it'd be great if I could learn from somebody with a lot of experience. You seem like you know a lot, and as an elf you know many things that humans don't. And above all, I want to learn more about elves. I'd love it if you would teach me.
なるほど。それは私にとっても嬉しいことですね。私も交渉の生活には興味がつきませんし。
I see. That would be a delight for me as well. I am also quite interested in the lives of alchemists. That settles it. Yay! Yay! As we can see, she uses a bow. I don't have anything. Nah, it's got the stupid shield. Damn it. She uses a bow, so she's mostly a ranged attacker. Going to her skills, we have this. This is interesting. It's not quite often enough to say that it's reliable. It reliably happens, but it does trigger often enough to be pretty useful. Anti-air is just a nice little bonus. Got some healing magic. And in fact, she's gonna be the only one with healing magic for quite some time. Granted, I tend to just pop some of these or these if I need healing, but whatever. And then she also gets wind magic for some more magically oriented ranged attacks. And in fact, I think I kind of like her as a mage too. Like she can do both roles pretty well, ranged or physical. Of course, that comes down to some of the skills she'll get later on, which are very interesting. I look forward to that.
私は
Eh? What about me? 3 people. It could be tough to handle the equipment for 3 people alone, and there's living expenses too. But it'll be easy to collect a lot of materials and we can help each other out. There are both pros and cons. And the image of all 4 of us smiling around our meal won't leave my mind. I suddenly see the look on Emilita's face and realize that she's nervous as she watches me think. Of course, you can join us too. Really? Yay! I just recently started taking requests, but now we can really get working with the 3 of you. Please tell me if there's anything you need.
かわいい服、それから化粧品、それから美味しいお菓子、カカのベッド。
I'm not sure those would technically be necessities, but okay. Yes, cute clothes, then makeup, and then snacks, and a fluffy bed. I can't do it all at once. One at a time, one at a time.
ウィルについてきてよかった。楽しくなりそう。
I'm happy to be with you, Will. It will be fun.
そうですね。私も楽しみです。ユエラもよろしくお願いしますね。
That's right. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm happy to keep working with you as well, Yuella.
ごちそうさま。
Thank you for the meal. Yuella quietly claps her hands together again next to us. I now have 3 people employed as my guards. I'm a little worried about suddenly taking on so many, but a little chaos could be fun too. I'll have to keep working hard. For their sake too, I want to quickly make the new equipment. And like that, we have finished the prologue. Chapter 1. Growing Up. My first few days as an alchemist were hectic. It should be more relaxed from now on. Right now, the beginning areas are open to me. That's the Uedora Mine, the Uedora Woodland, and Lake Shisetica. Right. I haven't been to the lake yet. Maybe I should stop by there and see what materials I can collect. Yay! The lake is now open. I might get some new requests if I check around the city too. I should also improve my store and workshop as well as my standing in the guild so I can graduate to the next rank. Yeah, now that I'm an alchemist, that's my job. It even sounds kind of fun. Now then, the four of us need to start working together. Let's go to the Yuidora mine so we can learn to cooperate in battle. And we get the training round. And here's the chapter stuff, so this is where the evaluation comes in. And in addition to evaluation, in order to get the next rank up, you also will need your workshop and store upgraded. The game doesn't seem to care too much about the room and the yard, but oh well. And there's usually not other requirements unless it just means some of the quests that are story related. I guess that's what it means. And places! Oh, so many places. But I think I am going to take a break here. Save here. Now, before I get off, something to talk about. We have now met the three main... Let me open this. We have now met the three main girls that each have a route dedicated to them. So as I said in the thread, I'll put up a poll once this video goes up for you guys to vote on which route we do first. And of course, it's just going to determine the order because I am going to be going through the New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus to cover all the routes. So that'll go up around the time this video goes up. It'll be in the thread. You gotta go there to vote. I'll put a link. And that should be just about it. So I'm going to enjoy my break and go eat something. Until next time.